Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your June 2020 tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Gemini. So I'm going to pull an overarching tarot card to start the reading to see what we get for you. So what do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? This is the Druid Tarot deck. I'll be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck and also the Angel Answer cards. We'll do the main reading with Rider-Waite, and at the end we will pull a final Animal Spirit Oracle card. So what do we have for Gemini, please, angel, spirits, guides? Message for Gemini. These cards are a little bit bigger than usual, Gemini, but I don't like shuffling the other way. So let's just see what we get for you. Thank you. Nice. We have the Sun and the King of Swords. Beautiful energy. Okay, so I'm going to put the cards on the table and we'll come back to them. So if you don't want to see the shuffle, by all means fast forward. The majority of people do like to participate in the shuffle. So what do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? What is the message for Gemini? Message for Gemini for June 2020, please. Message for Gemini for June 2020, please. Thank you. Oh, nice. I mean, June, you know, end of May to June is your season, isn't it, Gemini? So I'm not surprised we have the butterfly transformation. What do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? In the near future. Let's get one more card. Okay, we have take action, opportunity and be assertive, and I feel for some of you it is in the near future. There is an opportunity to transform your situation. You know, quite a few cards have come out there, Gemini, but you know, I'm going to leave them in the reading because, you know, whatever happens in the reading is always meant for a reason. So those are the messages for you. Let's just pop those. Let's pop those there for now and we will come back to the cards on the table. Okay, so Gemini, I'm pulling 4 cards this month, doing things a little differently. So we'll roughly look at the next the 4 weeks of June, and then we'll get clarifiers. So what do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides for Gemini for June 2020? Message for our lovely Geminis for June 2020. You have some lovely cards already, so let's see what we have. Thought something turned over then. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Death, card of Scorpio. Wow, Gemini, the Wheel of Fortune. And there you are. What do we have for Gemini, please, angel, spirits, guides? Message for Gemini. Let me clarify the cards on the table for June 2020, please, for Gemini. Thank you. You have the moon. Five of Cups. Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice energy. Oh wow. Two Death cards. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, is your ruler, the Magician. I mean, something is working for you, absolutely, in June. Let's look at these cards in more detail. So, it is a transformational time, doesn't surprise me. We are in your season for the majority of the time. So, both of these cards, it's interesting that you've got some moon energy at the beginning of the month, because that can be where there's reflection, there's a need to surrender. You might not see the big picture. There's a difficulty in seeing the whole picture, the whole scenario, getting perspective in situations, because the moon can cloud our judgment, stops us from seeing the whole thing, the whole picture. And yet these are two cards of illumination, seeing the big picture, seeing the way forward. And I do feel with the sun in your energy, whatever you are going through or have been through, Gemini, or maybe in that transition of going through right now, the sun is a wonderful positive energy of release, putting something behind you, coming into your own. I mean, you know, we've got air energy with the King of Swords. It's card of Aquarius. But I do feel this is the message of you are coming into your own. It's a beautiful energy. This is good news, celebration, joy. Very good in terms of money aspects as well, the sun. Everything begins to grow when the sun comes out. But sometimes when the sun comes out, it is about putting something behind you, overcoming whatever challenge that you've had. There's a wonderful feeling of healing, restoration as well. And I do feel this air energy quite strong. Now, the King of Swords could be an Aquarius. Now, it might well be you're putting something behind you with an Aquarius, or letting go of an Aquarius. The King of Swords as an energy is seeing the bigger picture, having a vision. The path is being lit. I mean, this is divine energy shining on you. The sun is shining on you, Gemini. And I do feel for some of you, you are beginning to see the bigger picture, get clarity, understanding how to make decisions and choices. Now, if you have had dealings with the law, this hopefully will be a month for some of you where you'll be able to put something behind you. It might well be any decisions that you've been waiting on have been made in the light of truth. And there's a fairness with the King of Swords as well. He is all about the truth and nothing but the truth. So certainly for some of you, if there have been some legal decisions or associations with the law, I feel for some of you it is allowing you to move on in your light, coming into your own. Because it is a time of transformation for you. I mean, look at this card. You know, you see the rose and how things begin to bloom. And we know the butterfly is generally starts as a kind of caterpillar, doesn't it? And it transforms from chrysalis stage into the wonderful butterfly, into beauty. And this is when it's fully matured. It comes into its own. It shows its beautiful colours, revealing its colours to the world. And beauty and what it's all about. And I do feel for some of you, because you are appearing in this reading, we have two death cards, and certainly the death card is also associating with your card at the end of the month. You are the Lover's card. This is about you coming into your own, you coming into your light, you revealing your true colours to the world, especially with the Magician being right next to the end cards too. I do feel for some of you that this is a great month for some of you to really show the world what you're made of. Now, there could well be an opportunity that you need to take action towards. This is the time to be assertive, Be focused in what you're going for. And I do feel with the Sun card and the King of Swords, there's incredible clarity and illumination around you in terms of the path that you need to take, the decisions you need to make to move towards opportunity. And certainly it says in the near future. I feel there could be opportunity coming into you that could transform your life. Yeah. Whatever this is, Gemini, I do feel it's a month for you coming into your own. Now, the cards on the table, I'm feeling slightly more towards, the energy that I'm getting is more towards career. But obviously, there's no pentacles here, so it can work either side. But I was feeling certainly when the Wheel of Fortune appears, it kind of more associates itself with money, career in particular. So for those of you who have had struggle in terms of money, career, I do feel this is a transformative month for you. But there is a big message here with the Nine of Wands and the Moon energy. The reason is why you might not see things clearly. I mean, we do have retrogrades as well in end of May going into June. The reason why you don't see things clearly as well is because the past is getting in the way of the present. And sometimes when we don't allow ourselves to bring an ending to what's gone on in the past, that stops us from seeing the way forward in the present and the future. And the Moon energy is a big message of it is time to surrender what has gone. Whatever has wounded you in the past. And this has been a tough journey, certainly with the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands. It is time to surrender, let go, and really trust your intuition to allow you to move forward. This is about you connecting to your inner knowing, your inner instincts. Acting on your instincts. It's like the answers, the guidance, the direction, it comes from within. It's not something that you're going to see clearly, completely in your external environment. There's an intuitive energy. The Sun is intuitive energy as well. It's divine guidance, divine light that is shone from within. It's your inner light. It's your inner soul energy. So I do feel for some of you it is about trusting your instincts. And if you trust your instincts, I do feel that's where you find the clarity, the illumination. You move into that Aquarian energy of having the vision to see the way forward in June. Because there is an ending here. You know, the Wounded Warrior is where something is nearly ending. There's a perseverance, determination to move towards completing something. And certainly by the second week of June, first to second week of June, we have the need to surrender something, the need to draw a line under something. Ending, if there are legal situations, like I said, something to do with the law, I do feel it will be drawing to a close. End of first, beginning of second week for some of you. And stop you from, and I do feel this is that point where you need to allow yourself to release from the past. Release from whatever has been difficult to move on from. Because this is somebody who looks back at the past. They look back at what's gone. This can be regret. This can be also somebody who is stuck in the past and they can't move forward. They don't allow themselves to see what's in the present. Two cups are full of uplifting energy in the present because they're still looking at what's been lost to the past. That can be lost jobs. It could be lost relationships. It can be regrets. But I do feel this is, I mean, we have a lot of Scorpio energy here, Five of Cups and the Death card. It is time to release what's gone. This is the Phoenix Rising card, Gemini. And I do feel, I mean, I said that when I saw the Transformation card, and the Phoenix Rising is a transformational energy. The Phoenix rises from its own destruction. It destroys the old in order to let the vibrancy of the new appear. And this, with the Magician appearing certainly in your reading, this is a hugely transformational period for you to allow endings to happen in order to embrace the new. There is something here that something needs to change. Change is inevitable, and it is about embracing change when the Death card appears. Because I feel when you do, that's when you're going to be happier for it. Now, there could be, like I said, we have opportunity in your reading. There could be some opportunity presented to you, because when the Wheel of Fortune turns, it opens a portal. It very much connects to good fortune, good luck in terms of career, money, areas in particular. And it's a Jupiterian energy of growth, expansion, good luck, good fortune. And even though I know there are certain retrogrades happening, I do feel for some of you that this can symbolize some expansion, growth, some positive shift, certainly in terms of your career and finances, that will give you reasons to celebrate, because this is very much about the winter is over, the spring is here, Gemini. And that's why these people are celebrating, because they're celebrating the arrival of spring. And whatever this period has been in your life, the Five of Cups, I feel this is the part where you are putting it behind you. You know, the Wheel of Fortune can link with destiny. It can link with new beginnings as well, endings and new beginnings. Sometimes it's the culmination, but I do feel for some of you, this is about closing one door and opening another. In order for you to rise in your light and show the world what you're made of. This is saying that this change, whatever this change is that happens in June for you, it will bring you back to who you are. It will restore you in your own light, in your own power. And it's by the actions that you take. So certainly when the Wounded Warrior appears, the Nine of Wands, don't stop. This isn't a time for giving up. This isn't a time for allowing emotional situations to get on top of you and keep you stuck. It is a time for shedding an old skin, understanding what is necessary in your life and what isn't necessary. And when you allow yourself to refocus on that, I do feel and take action towards bringing growth and prosperity and abundance in your life, that's when I feel the positive change happens. You know, we have Pluto energy here, death, destruction, transformation, rebirth. It is all in line with the deep transformative energy of what some of you are going through, I feel, in June in particular. And I do feel that there is absolutely a big shift, second to third week, for some of you in terms of your money and career situation. So the Magician is your ruler. You know, this can be about new conversations happening. It could be with an Aquarius. We have Scorpio and Aquarius here as well. So a Scorpio and Aquarius could be of influence in your life, in part of your transformation too. And the Magician is, you have everything that you need to transform your situation for the better. And the Magician, you know, he understands that you can't control external forces sometimes, you know, but you can control how the external environment affects you. Because when you have your inner power, he says that's when you're ready to take action towards changing your external life for the better. And this is the first step, the manifestation of your magic. You have the magic to transform your life, your situation for the better. I do feel this is very good in terms of money and career. I also think that there could be some positive communication coming into you. Sometimes this can be to do with technology environments as well, digital platforms of communication coming into you, Gemini. It's that mercurial energy that is your ruler. But I do feel like it might well be you're making use of digital platforms, technology to further yourself in money and finance, or to connect to people that, while we're all going through this transitional period, this collective energy. Whatever this is, Gemini, I do feel that there are doors opening for you. There are absolutely doors opening for you that is very much designed for you to shine and step into your light. We have the sun. Step into your light and bring great transformation to who you are. It's a beautiful energy. I think this is a month of coming into your own. I do think it's very good in terms of money and career. Yes, this can apply to love situations, moving on. But I do feel that with you appearing here, it is a time for you to shine your true colours. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel Spirits Guides is a final message for June 2020. Final message for Gemini, please. Yeah, success. Field mouse. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. It's interesting. So I've got that message. Was it the mouse that roared? If you haven't been feeling yourself, Gemini, I do feel towards second, third week of June, you will start feeling in your element. And things start opening up for you. There is a shift for some of you. This is about believing yourself and dare to dream big. And you know, this is all about our dreams, Piscean energy. You know, work towards your dreams. This is your soul path, very much linked to your destiny now. It's a beautiful energy. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful month for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.